public about the—" Her voice trailed off. Right. They'd argued right in front of Town Hall, too, and half the town saw them. About changing the name of Columbus Day to Indigenous Peoples Day? Yes, she whispered, through chattering teeth. I let out a breath. Come on. I took Tulia's goosebumpy arm and nearly dragged her out of the cooler. I used my foot to shove the door shut, and it latched with a satisfying ka-chunk. I spied a heavy sweater hanging from a peg and wrapped it around her. We have to call this in. I pulled my phone out of my back pocket. I didn't feel totally steady myself, but somebody had to take charge of the situation. Tulia clearly couldn't do it. Wait, what if they think I killed her? Tulia's voice quavered. Tulia. I set my phone down on the counter and laid my hands on her shoulders. Get a grip, my friend. You didn't kill her. They have to have evidence. They won't find any evidence you murdered her, right? She nodded. Okay, then. I hit 911 and put the call on speaker. When the dispatcher picked up, I said, This is Mackenzie Almeida. Tulia Peters, the owner of the Lobstah Shack on Main Street in Westham, has found a dead person in her walk-in cooler. She was frightened and called me because my shop is next door. We feel safe and no one else is here. I'd had to answer the routine questions before, unfortunately, but I hadn't checked the front of the restaurant. Were we safe? Please stay on the line, the dispatcher said. We'll have someone there shortly. Thanks. Tell them to come to the back door on the alley. I left the call open but set the phone down again. The kitchen had been cleared. Like any place where good cooking went on, the air retained a hint of the delicious soups, fish cakes, and seafood salads and sandwiches my friend prepared. Tulia hugged herself. When her gaze darted to the walk-in door, she shivered. Is this coffee? I grabbed a lidded travel cup from the counter and handed it to her. Is it still hot? She sipped and nodded. Good. I cocked my head. Sirens wailed to life in the not-so-far-away distance. The police station was a quarter-mile down the street. I had maybe a minute to ask her a couple of things. Was the door locked when you got here? She pursed her lips. I think so. I mean, I didn't try it before I put my key in. Do you have an alarm system? In Westham? She brought her brows together. No way. I've always felt safe here, but now... The wah-wah of the sirens grew deafening before they shut off abruptly. A loud knock on the back door preceded, Tulia Peters, Westham Police. I hurried to the door, covering my hand with my sleeve, and pulled it open to a uniformed officer. With dark, Asian-looking eyes, she was maybe 30, with hair the color of wildflower honey, pulled back in a bun at the nape of her neck. Even with a wide, heavy-duty belt that padded her waist, she looked as lean and wiry as I was. I'd seen her around, but never met her. Officer Kamuri, ma'am. Come in, I'm Mackenzie Almeida. I moved back. She stepped into the doorway. Good morning, Tulia. Hi, Nikki, Tulia murmured. She kept her hands wrapped around her mug. They obviously knew each other. Me, I'd been away from my hometown for years until I returned a year and a half ago. Outside, a bicycle officer rode up, having traded in his summer uniform shorts for long pants with the right leg and an ankle clip. August Jenkins, whom I'd met in the summer, leaned the bike against the wall. I gestured for him to come in. He nodded to Kamuri, who said, Jenkins, clear the front, please. Will do. He pushed through the swinging door to the dining room. Good. One worry I could discard. Tulia, Kamuri said, I need you to show me what you found. Tulia stared at the floor. Her mug quivered in her hands. May I asked. She showed me when I came over a few minutes ago. Kamuri blinked. All right. I reached for the handle of the walk-in. Wait, let me. The officer pulled on purple latex gloves. Did you touch the handle earlier, Ms. Almeida?